Howdy y'all, Lone Star Rider here. This is Update Friday on Saturday. I've been in Sturgis all week, except for I left yesterday. Let's wait to see who hops on here. I don't have anybody on yet. Nope, nobody is on yet. Nobody is on yet. Give it here a minute or so. See who pops on. Yes, indeed. Nobody is on yet. Let's see. Yesterday was one of those days. Can you see this? That's what happened to my saddlebag. It decided to fly off the motorcycle yesterday, and that was not fun at all. Ben and Neb, good morning to you. It's evening here. How are you doing today? Just waiting for a few people to pop on here. And you're the first. I'm doing good today. Today is a hotel day. I just did not feel like riding any further and hopped in a hotel. My game plan was to do that every other week. I haven't done it in about a month now. So this is my first hotel stay for a month. And I only rode about 30 miles today and decided I was just way too tired and found a hotel, took a nap. This will be a well-needed rest. Hey, how you doing there, Busman? It's good to see you on. Just waiting for a few more people, and then I'll kind of go over my my week at Sturgis. Fun week, and kind of stressful. Well, I hate repeating myself, but I guess I'll go ahead and start. I was at Sturgis all week, and I'm doing really good today. Sturgis was pretty interesting. I had 2 radio interviews. I got to talk to the press and about writing for a cure, which was really, really good. And I got to talk to one of my sponsors, which is Russ Brown Attorney. They print my cards for me, and got to meet a bunch of them people over there. Didn't get to meet the guy that I correspond with, but it was pretty exciting. Met a few Texas folks and met folks all over the United States, which was really, really interesting. Yesterday, I left Sturgis, but before I left, I had to get this little part here. Let's see if I can pull this part up. It is a hydraulic brake switch, or kind of a anyway, I had to replace that. And it took me all morning to do. It should have been a pretty simple thing. I called the Harley shop, and they were not answering the phone in Sturgis. So I had to drive clear across town without rear brakes. And when I got there, they didn't have the part, which really didn't make me quite happy. It would have been a whole lot better just to talk to them over the phone. Then I found it at JP Motorcycle Parts place. Went over there, got it. Found out I didn't have a wrench big enough to take off and put on a put on the sensor. But the Don, the guy that I think he's the owner of the place, is the guy Don. He lent me tools. He's awesome. Yeah, he is. He's awesome. And then I left. I left about 1 o'clock, and I was heading down to Grand Rapids, and that happened. My saddlebag flew off the motorcycle. Apparently, I did not attach it correctly, even though I've done this 100 times. There's the motorcycle. All these pictures are on Instagram, by the way. There's my motorcycle next to the saddlebag and everything out of it. Well, the saddlebag did go back on the motorcycle. But it looks like crap. On there really well now, so I'm not sure about that. What is on that TV? Anyway, I started out today. I camped out at a Flying J truck stop last night, and I started out and went over to the Windy Caves National Park. That was really, really cool. I enjoyed that. And then I took off from there and went to Hot Springs, South Dakota, and I was just whipped, tired. Yeah, I know, those saddlebags are not cheap. I was just so tired, I decided to find a hotel room, which I am in here now. And by the way, I didn't have any internet yesterday. The truck stop I was at didn't have any, and I figured they would. That's why I stopped there last night to do an update last night, but it didn't happen. Anyway, I stopped here about 2 o'clock this afternoon, p.m., and checked in, took a nap. I feel much better. This will be a good little rest for me to start off back on the road tomorrow. Yeah, let's see here. Well, that's cool. Yes, I am not. I'm going to have a brand new motorcycle by the time this is all over. I bought so many parts. It's crazy. All right. That's my update pretty much. I haven't. Oh, there was another thing. There was something that's just really, really crazy that blew me away. Let me pull up the picture here. A lot of people that go to Sturgis buy their tents at Walmart or wherever is cheap, and then they and when they leave their tents there. It's crazy. I don't understand why people would do that. I'm trying to pull it. Okay, here's one of the abandoned tents, and I found like 3 or 4 abandoned tents. I'm going to do a video on this. It's pretty wild. I know, it's insane. I was talking to one of the people that were next to me, and they left their tent. They left the same day I did. She said that it was cheaper to go and buy a tent, and then when they're done, they just leave them. And then I found out the campground gives them to homeless people, or they reuse them and let people use the tents, the people that don't have tents, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I thought that was really wild. People buy tents and then just leave them. There was one tent there that had an air mattress and a tarp and a tent, and they just left it. Don't know. I don't understand that. Yeah, I think it's crazy. All right, guys. There was not a whole lot of people hopping on right now, so um, I think that's pretty much all I had for the update. Um, well, I am heading back east. I'm headed over down to Missouri, and then I'll be heading back up to North Maine to start where I left off there and do all that, and then I'll be heading west after that. Never thought to leave them to home was good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. Um, uh, they were still all standing when I left, so I don't know if they wait a while and wait till the rally's over, which the rally is officially over tomorrow. And I was pretty much there all week. I got there last Friday, not yesterday Friday, but the Friday before, and then I was there till the next Friday. So I was there 7 days. Well, all right, guys, I am going to cut off this live stream. I'm not having anything else unless y'all two there, people on here. If y'all have a question, y'all type it in and I'll do my best to answer it. Otherwise, I'm going to say good night and just relax the rest of the night. I'm not doing anything. I appreciate that. Yep, you'll see me next week. And yeah, I'm going to get plenty of rest tonight because, man, I'm tired. So, all right, guys. I appreciate all y'all's support, watching my videos. I'm trying my best to watch y'all's videos. I just have not got to it yet, but I will. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. I'll catch y'all on the road.